It's another matchup here at the Big Dome. Michael Cole, Stan Hardinger, and Paulo Taha ang nandyan para kay Coach Pido. Kabilang panig naman, aside from Tenorio, it's Justin Brownlee, Japet Aguilar, this guy Stanley Pringle, and Scotty Thompson. Pringle on the run. On the break, splits the middle. And Tenorio missing what I thought was going to be a give-me for him. Had a subpar performance in game number 1. Nico Elorde hitting a basket to tie it up at 2 apiece.
And they're not gonna admit it. Of course, we've seen and read the quotes of Coach Tim Cone saying, dapat 48 hours after, you should have a short memory. Especially if you lost by 34 big points. You just turn the page.
His greatness as a player with the Northport Bottom Pier, something he could not do nung nasa San Miguel Pier pa siya.
Well, the biggest difference maker in the game of Stan Hardinger. He played a total of 61 minutes. Yun ang kulang niya at sinasabi niya sa San Miguel. He plays like 20-25 minutes if he gets lucky.
Sabi niya pang-regain ng energy. But the thing is, you know, after he played 61 minutes, the next morning, he was the first guy at the Gilas Pilipinas
Na meron talagang mga player sa PBA na nagsakripisyo.
very willing, no? Na lumaban para sa bayan.
Yung kanyang performance, malaking tulong dito sa pag-arangkada ng Northport.
Well, we called him the X-Factor, the X-Factor. Goes to Nico Elorde. 5 to shoot para sa Batang Pier. Elorde swings to Paulo. He'll release and knock that one down.
Board and told Taha specifically, stop faking and start shooting. And that is exactly what Taha did in that particular
East Asian Games mula dyan kay Stanley Pringle.
Tama yan. He had a total of 24 points or 21 points.
You know, he's an upstart. They say he's not quite as talented maybe as some of the other guards in the league, but
A reviewable call. But dito, too early in the game, the referee's initial call will stand.
and that's what you love about Sean Anthony, yung kanyang shot selection, the quickness in taking that short hook in the paint.
And the variety, di ba? Ang daming chance ang pwede kanyang tirahan. But Stan Pringle.
10 points already para sa kanya, double digits for Stan the Man. Bumawi naman si Stan the Man, Stan Hardinger. Outside the stand, they're swinging it around, 8 seconds to shoot. Brownlee swings it all the way to the other side. Scotty Thompson, posting na lumabas. Brownlee against Kevin Ferrer. Stan thought about it, inilapit ng konti. Binagsak kay Japet, jumper from 12.
Barangay Ginebra, they only scored a total of 22 points in game 1 in the first quarter.
Stan Hardinger, nilapit ng konti. The defense was there. I think Slaughter got his hand on it, pero ito naman si Sean Anthony, tuloy-tuloy pa rin.
Is always making himself available for an offensive rebound.
Baseline drive, LA! Kaliwa namin ang F.A. Tenorio. Strong first period para sa Barangay Ginebra.
He has one guy to guard Quals. Not involved in the help side defense, but the responsibility is just to stay close. Now he has another guy, Mariano, who has nothing to do. 24 points, and we've been talking about this off-cam. He only had one dribble in that particular ball game. So that is Klay Thompson efficiency right there.
Tama no? Hindi makapag-offensive rebound itong Northport. Nagmamadali si LA Tenorio. Kick out kay Jeff. Ganda ng setup. Ganda naman din. Ang resulta. To come out like a house on fire. Siyempre gusto mong bumawi doon sa nangyari last ball game. And it's exactly what's happening right now. First basket of Northport.
So it's a huge 8-3 run or make it 8-5 run for Barangay Ginebra here in the second quarter, and they're still up by 16. Make it 18.
But Stan Hardinger are able to convert from the outside. Baseline drive. Wow! Tingnan mo naman yung galaw ng bola. Brownlee, a split second with Chan, and then a layup from
Oh,
Scott.
picture perfect.
Wala, ibang-ibang laro eh, no? Just a total contrast to how it was.
Ano ang babantayan nila?
Jeff Chan, stop and pop. Well, gaya na sinabi ni Riza nga kanina, no? Itong Barangay Ginebra would really just, you know, it was a good thing according to Coach Tim Cone that they lost that game because it woke them up, and they're showing that right now.
He had a total of 5 turnovers, 18 in total ng Barangay Ginebra. So that's something that he's hoping to do better in this game.
With his high efficiency rating in the PBA was -26. Iba na ang matangkad.
Oo.
6 na puntos na dito sa laro. Ay hindi, ilan ba yan?
Ilan na ba? 6 at least, ha?
10 points na pala.
10 na. Sean Anthony wants 3. It's out, and Greg Slaughter able to save it to the wrong guy. Christian. Not sure if that pass was supposed to go to Greg Slaughter. From where we're sitting, it looked like it was supposed to be a cross-court pass. It's down to just 22. They were threatening to run away with this.
Of their quickness.
Bukas na bukas si Scotty. Nothing there. Greg taps it in one more time. Kaya ngayon may mga rest back eh. Anong coach na, di ba? Bahala na yung matatangkad. Di ba?
Here at the end of the second quarter, that all is not lost for them entering the second half.
Bad pass. But JB keeps it alive. On the way up, nakuha niya ang layup.
Very bad combination when you're NorthPort. I mean, Ginebra playing so well and they're lucky too.
Doubling up their first quarter score at 31. They finish at 62. Barangay Ginebra 44 for NorthPort. Perfect free throw shooting for both teams.
Aba? Okay.
Minsan lang yan, ha? 21 points ang lamang ng kanyang koponan. Qualls missing, gets it back. Put back, nothing there. One more.
And he's a lot more aggressive here. His points of attack are more determined. But the problem is their defense. They simply have a hard time. Napakaganda para rito sa mga nakapula.
Tignan mo yung galaw ng bola, paikot-ikot para rito sa Ginebra. Tenorio puts it up off the glass! So coming off of that timeout, not what they wanted to happen. Jeremy keeps it alive. That's 5 on none. A jam mula kay Michael Wall.
He needed that. Kaya 5 puntos pa lamang ang kanyang nai-score. On shot na puntos na pala, pero 3 lamang yan nung first half. And for some reason, of course, you get better on the things that you emphasize. Ang daming opening, oh.
To a 28-point lead. It was 29, went all the way down to 16. And then
Defensive stops and score on the other side.
Pringle set up. Stan unselfishly gave it up. Tenorio leads in, and that is the biggest lead of the game, 31. That's 2 attempts from him and barely grazed iron. Oh, look at that fake! Alam mo talaga si Boy kasi kikil yan eh. Kikil yan eh. Pinalipad ni Aljon.
Just an intelligent play for Aljon. And that is how important a pump fake is, especially if you're up against an athletic player who likes to go for blocks every single time.
Kung ikaw yung coach, di ka pwede mainis doon sa nangyari dahil nag-challenge naman talaga yung mga players. And better offense lang talaga. Here's a steal from Sol Mercado. Pinabayaan na ni LA. Greg Slaughter, 14 points in the first half. Couldn't take an attempt right there. Another steal. Sean Anthony's on the floor. And he'll waltz in for a layup.
They're still down by 27 points. And they don't want to make a lot of bad habits here in Game 2. Dahil meron pang Game 3 at bumaba ito.
Throw it off the glass and get that soft touch to get in. Stanley Pringle, brilliant on offense. Qualls, baseline, on the way up. 92-65 our score. Minute and 27 remaining. Qualls, quick release. Gets it to go from 3. Anthony wanted Gabon to roll to the corner, but he didn't. Now, pass inside to Escoto. Iniwasan ng depensa. Basket underneath.
Also hounded them. Kaya namaga itong lamang ng Ginebra. Wow! Grabe.
24 lamang ng kanyang koponan. Elorde to Stan Hardinger. Sean Anthony. Active as usual. Oh, the spin move! Oh, he didn't want to drop for Michael Qualls. Thought he had that. Stan Pringle kicks to the right side. Jeff Chan. But you know,
Natuto na, hindi na tumalo.
hindi na kumaga. Fool me once. Diba?
And Greg Slaughter.
Laban lang ng laban. Parang wala siyang pake sa score. He'll just do what he has to do.
Oh yes, just supreme warriors in there for North.
And sooner or later, pag hindi makahabol as they throw it away once again, itong NorthPort, siyempre, Coach Pido will make the decision to just wave the white flag, throw in the towel, and all sorts of those signs of surrendering.
Quals to score on a single coverage, and they felt like they can do it.
Jeremy King, di makaporma rito, no? Talagang
Hirap na
mark man din siya eh.
May pressure din kasi. Uy! Grabe yun!
Skyhook yun na! Yun yung nakakagulat dun eh. Wala nang gumaya ng Skyhook. And even back then, Stanley Pringle hits another 3-pointer.
Stan Pringle with 23 points. Itong si Tenorio over 20 points. And even Scott Thompson with 13. Every other day ang laro natin. So you really don't want to spend so much energy.
Play on, sabi ng mga referee. Baseline drive. Jeff Hand! Whether he will maintain the position or retake the position moving forward. Hey, 113 to 88 ang magiging final score natin.